What's up, everybody? This is Vidro coming at you with another video. This video is going to be basically me giving my opinion on what they should do with RVD and TNA. Now, I think that with RVD and TNA, they have an opportunity to really gain some serious prestige with the TNA top world title. And that doesn't mean just putting it on them right away. I think that if you do it a certain way, um, if you build it up the right way, it could really make the TNA World Championship mean something. I mean, not that it doesn't mean anything right now. I think right now, after the ROH World Title, I think TNA's World Title is pretty prestigious. I mean, they don't just put that thing on anybody, and that's something that should be appreciated. Um, with AJ's title reign right now, I think that's good. I mean, I think it shows that the TNA title is worth something, that AJ is willing to align himself with Ric Flair, that he's willing to do whatever it takes to keep it around to keep the belt around his waist. Classic heel championship. I mean, classic heel champion, that's just what they do. You know, um, AJ's not doing a lot of the high flying moves, but I mean, he does do them from time to time, but he's not doing them as much. And I think that's cool too because he's a heel. You're not supposed to be popping for heels anyway. He's focusing more on basically using Ric Flair tactics, and I think that kind of generates heat with smart marks and because they don't like the matches they don't like his new style, I guess you would say. But I would like to see him retain against the Pope. And see, I think what they should have done with RVD when he came in, instead of teaming him with the future convict Jeff Hardy, they should have built him as the the best free agent pickup in the wrestling business. And the goal of him being in TNA would be to pop the numbers. He should have gone straight to Hulk Hogan. They should have, after his debut, which they should have had after his debut, he beat Sting. You have that whole mess. They should have cut to Hogan talking to RVD in the locker room. All those backstage segments that night, they should have had this one. They should have had Hogan talking to RVD. RVD wanted revenge on Sting, and this would have been perfect because then RVD can shift his focus away from Sting and it can make sense. Hogan tells RVD that you're the guy that I wanted in this company because I know the kind of champion you can be for this company. Now I know right now that there's some things going on with other people in the title picture, but you're gonna get your shot, and I need you to stay focused on that because I think you can carry this company into the future. And I just need you to hang back, try to put some wins on the board and get ready because when your shot comes, I'm gonna need you to take it. RVD says, "Okay, Hope, I hear where you're coming from, and you can count on me. And you already know I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do the best I gotta do." There you go. Now you just illustrate to the fans that the reason why RVD is here is for the TNA World Championship. Now think about that. RVD versus AJ Styles for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Just okay. I mean, you know. So, I think that's the way I would have liked this to see it develop. And like when they do eventually go against each other, build the feud up, and then the climax is the match, and then have it where if anyone interferes with AJ losing the title, then if anyone interferes, AJ loses the belt. Have special provisions. If the map is stopped for any crazy reason, it'll be restarted. There has to be a winner. AJ Styles, RVD, straight up, 1-on-1. Then you have, by this time, AJ would have had the title for about, like months, going on a year almost. This could, and then when RVD finally gets the championship, that would be good for that. And then you build RVD up as the fighting champion, and you put him against Samoa Joe. You put him against who would I like to see him with? If Jeff Hardy's not in jail, you put him up against Jeff Hardy. Kurt Angle, RVD versus Kurt Angle, RVD versus Mr. Anderson, RVD versus Desmond Wolf. I mean, you could just there's just a lot of good ways you can build that up. That's what I like to see with RVD and TNA. But I know that's not going to happen because it makes too much sense for TNA. But anyways, as far as Jeff Hardy goes, I mean, I was watching that Impact, the last Impact that came on, and I mean, is it me or did Jeff Hardy look like he was whacked out on pills? This is coming from a Shawn Michaels fan who watched Shawn Michaels pretty much every time he was on TV. I know what it looks like. It's just he just looked high to me. And I mean, sure, the match he worked the match pretty good, but at the end, like there was this part at the end that I thought was kind of weird, where he was just kind of like staring off into space, and then he kind of snapped out of it. I mean, if that was a work, then kudos to Jeff Hardy, because you got me. Um, I don't know. I mean, Jeff is Jeff. And like you finally get the push from WWE, the world title push, and I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I guess some people just really, you know, I guess some people really are just fuck ups. So that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna do another video probably later on, and that's going to be about. It's going to be my farewell address to Shawn Michaels, because um, from reports I read, and just basically from rumors I've been hearing about Shawn Michaels, um, that the WrestleMania 26 match just might be his last match, um, which means 18-0. And you know what? When you think about it, that's a good thing. 18-0, like you build up, that will just make Undertaker's streak just bring it to new heights. So when the person that finally does break the streak will get put over in a big way. But I'll do a video about Shawn Michaels and probably later on. So anyways, until then, catch you later.